Hi everyone! So, final video review for this week is for 6 Feet by Michele Reynolds. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there is a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So, 6 Feet by Michele Reynolds is a real story of hope. Henley is a single mother to 3 foster daughters. She's having a difficult time during COVID and the pandemic, and she meets Nikki, who's a younger millionaire who has just moved into their neighbourhood. She's instantly smitten with Henley and her children after an incident with Jackie, so that's one of Henley's daughters, and Nikki offers to help Henley with some childcare because the girls are obsessed with visiting Nikki's pool. So when extra complication comes knocking at both Henley and Nikki's doors, they kind of have to find a way to make things work. This was a super cute story. It's got the running theme of the swimming pool, which I absolutely love. It's like a string holding everything together, and I absolutely loved it. You've got these 3 adorable kids that really made the story, and they really made it special. And then considering Michele has set her story during the pandemic that we've all been through, so we can all relate to it, it's really light and carefree because it just has the most wonderful sense of hope and a little bit of fantasy as well. So Henley's this great mother. She obviously is finding things difficult because being on your own is hard, and I just adored how quickly Nikki adapted and sort of welcomed them into her life, accepted the girls, no questions asked. And it ticked all the boxes for romance to just drift away with, because it had that element of fantasy, Nikki being this millionaire and everything. And so more times than I can count, I was just smiling because I was getting really caught up in all the cute moments and the excitement from the kids, and then there was the attraction and this intensity of the chemistry between Henley and Nikki. And then of course Henley was a bit more cautious about things, so it's really easy to get carried away with Nikki and the kids, really sort of just full of excitement and life. And then Henley was cautious in embarking on a relationship with Nikki and making sure that it was all for the right reasons, because she had to consider her position as a foster carer and the effect of it on the girls. So I loved that she had that down to earth and sensibility about not rushing head first in and getting lost in the fantasy, but we all could. And I absolutely loved Nikki though. She was my favourite. You couldn't not love her. She had this amazing house, she had loads of money, she had a cool career, and although younger than Henley, she was really wise beyond her years. She was, and I couldn't have admired her more. She took on loads. She'd moved into a new neighbourhood, and then suddenly she just got a family out of nowhere, and it was more about being kind and trying to help someone who was in need of just a friend and some kindness. And I loved that message. It was a great message. But the fact that then they developed this connection between them, it was just a really amazing bonus. And that's usually what happens in life. You meet someone, you're doing something kind, or you've done something kind, and then friendships develop, and then friendships can develop into further things. So I absolutely love that amazing connection. But I really enjoyed this story. Even at the slightly more intense moments, I was still enjoying it. It was exciting. There was so much more to it than I had originally expected, and it was just a really lovely surprise of a story. It's difficult to say too much about it without giving away too much as well, but it was just really fun, and you could get really caught up in the moment and enjoy it. So I highly recommend it. I think it was absolutely brilliant read. Can't wait to see what will be next from Michele. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of 6 Feet by Michele Reynolds, which I hope you will. If you've read 6 Feet, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Please let me know what you thought of the story, of the characters. It'd be great to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to-be-read list, you're planning to read it, or you're super intrigued and thinking, I need to read that story now, again, comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!